Hello and welcome to the Grab Bag of Holding. This series sees a random item pulled from the magical artifact known as the Grab Bag of Holding and is shown off to you. Some of the items that appear in this series may be nothing more than trinkets, and others may be cornerstones of existence. If the creators of the item are known, they will be credited as such or right in regards to the item belonging to them. Let's reach inside and see what comes out. I see the time has come to catch them all, and no tool is better than the Poké Ball. In the annals of trainers' lore, amid tales of legendary creatures and bonds forged through adventure, there exists a family of artifacts of astonishing ingenuity, the Poké Balls. These small spherical vessels are marvels of craftsmanship and mystery, testaments to humanity's connection with the living wonders of the world. Yet, among them, there are distinctions, tiers of power and purpose, each reflecting the mastery and dedication of their wielders. The Poké Ball is the most common and iconic of these devices. It is a union of simplicity and functionality. Its smooth surface, divided into a crimson top and white base, belies the intricate mechanisms within. Crafted to house creatures of moderate strength, the Poké Ball is the starting point for every aspiring trainer. It is both a tool of utility and a symbol of the first steps into the vast untamed world of Pokémon. When activated, it bursts to life in a radiant flash, its energy forming a link between trainer and Pokémon, one built on trust and understanding. But for those who seek to capture more elusive and formidable creatures, the Great Ball offers a greater promise. Its blue casing, adorned with red stripes, speaks of heightened sophistication and power. Forged with reinforced mechanisms and enhanced spatial distortion fields, the Great Ball provides a more reliable bond, allowing trainers to extend their reach into the realm of stronger and more tenacious Pokémon. To wield a Great Ball is to signify a growing experience and a readiness for greater challenges. Rarer still is the Ultra Ball, an artifact of exceptional craftsmanship that hums with untapped potential. Its black and gold design reflects its prestige, a mark of a trainer who has ventured far and proven their worth. The Ultra Ball's inner workings are said to harness a refined energy matrix, enabling it to match the strength of even the most resilient of Pokémon. For those who dare to tread into the dens of legendary creatures or scale the heights of wild, untamed regions, the Ultra Ball is a trusted companion. Yet, above all others, there exists the Master Ball, an artifact so rare and powerful that its name alone evokes awe. Forged through the union of science and myth, it is said that the Master Ball contains within it the pure essence of perfection. Its purple shell, marked by a regal M and accented with pink orbs, radiates an aura of absolute authority. Unlike its lesser counterparts, the Master Ball requires no contest of wills, no struggle for control. It is an absolute guarantee, a singular device capable of capturing any Pokémon, no matter how legendary or defiant. To hold a Master Ball is to hold destiny in one's hand, a gift entrusted only to the most extraordinary of trainers. These tools, though differing in power and purpose, share a common origin and an eternal legacy. They are more than mere mechanisms, they are symbols of humanity's desire to coexist with Pokémon, not through conquest, but through harmony. Each tier reflects a stage in the trainer's journey, for the eager novice wielding a humble Pokéball, to the seasoned adventurer clutching an Ultra Ball, to the rare legendary hunter armed with the ultimate power of the Master Ball. In the glow of these orbs lies the spirit of adventure, the promise of discovery, and the courage to face the unknown. Together, they bring the gap between worlds, turning mere aspirations into boundless possibilities. Whether humble or mighty, these relics hold the power to shape destinies, uniting trainer and Pokémon in bonds that will endure for all time. A Poké Ball is a staple tool within the world of Pokémon. Their origin is unclear, but they have existed for a very long time in one form or another. The function of a Pokéball is simple in that it can capture a Pokémon inside of it. To briefly summarise, a Pokémon is a special type of monster that exists all over the world. Some are tiny insects and others are literal deities of reality. And the people of the world who wish to grow bonds with them use Pokéballs to capture them. The exact functionality of a Pokéball is unclear, but it is triggered by it colliding with a Pokémon's body. When this happens, the Pokéball opens up and pulls the Pokémon inside of it. From there, a power struggle occurs as the Pokémon tries to break free and resist the Pokéball's powers. Sometimes, a Pokémon manages to break free and destroy the Pokéball, but the other outcome sees the Pokémon become trapped inside the Pokéball and bonded with it. From there, the trainer can release the Pokémon and use it in battle, to travel, or whatever else they can think of. Of course, not every Pokémon wishes for this fate and will resist if the trainer cannot rein them in, but some welcome it. In more modern times, multiple types of Pokéballs exist. The base level is the Pokéball, which is followed then by the Great Ball and Ultra Ball, each variant stronger than the last. Other variants also exist, but the last version of particular note is the mythical Master Ball, which is unique in that it can never fail. Pokéballs are a fundamental tool of a Pokémon trainer. Bringing a Pokéball to D&D is tricky, so I'm going to say this now: be responsible with it. But with that said, let's take a look. A Pokéball is a rare, wondrous item that can require attunement, but the rules on that are special. If you want to use the Pokéball to capture monsters, you don't need to attune to it. But if you want to use whatever is trapped inside, you will have to attune to it. As an action, you can make a ranged attack roll with the Pokéball, which can use your strength or dexterity modifier. The target has to be a creature within 30 feet that has at least one hit point. On a hit, the creature is incapacitated and pulled into the Pokéball. Whilst a creature is inside the Pokéball, it doesn't need to breathe, eat or drink, and it doesn't age. Naturally, a Pokéball can only hold one creature at a time. Now, this is where it gets complicated. Once a creature is inside the Pokéball, it has to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw at the start of its turn. If it succeeds once, it breaks free and destroys the ball. But if it fails 3 times in a row, it is permanently trapped inside the Pokéball and cannot get out on its own. When a creature makes its saving throw to break free, it gains a bonus to the roll, which is dependent on its level in relation to your own as well as its current HP. Creatures that are much higher CR than you get a +8 to the saving throw, plus an additional +10 if they are at full health. So, if you want to more reliably capture something, you need to wear it down first. For example, let's say you're level 10 and you're fighting a Beholder who has a max health of 180 hit points but has been reduced to 26 hit points. The Beholder has a natural Wisdom saving throw of +7. It is CR 13, meaning it gains a +3 from being 3 levels higher than you, and at 26 out of 180 hit points, it is at 14% health, which gives it a -2. So, when the Beholder makes its Wisdom saving throw to escape the Pokéball, it has a total bonus of +8 to its roll. If a creature becomes successfully trapped inside the Pokéball, it becomes bonded to it, and that specific Pokéball cannot be used to trap another creature inside of it. As I said before, using this Pokéball with a creature inside of it now requires attunement. Whilst you are attuned, you can use your action to throw the Pokéball at a point you can see within 30 feet and release the creature. The bonded creature follows your commands, viewing you as an ally to be heeded and protected. That is unless the creature is more powerful than you by having a CR higher than yours by 5 or more. In that case, it may choose to ignore you or even lash out. But should it listen to you, the creature will fight at your side and you can recall it back into the ball as a bonus action. Should you choose to, you can free the creature, but doing so destroys the Poké Ball, the same result occurring if the creature dies. Now you might say that the Beholder has good odds of beating a DC of 15. That's why you use a better Poké Ball. That's right, I also made sheets for the Great Ball, Ultra Ball and Master Ball. The Great and Ultra are simply stronger and rarer versions of the Poké Ball, but they are identical in functionality. But the Master Ball is special. This artifact cannot fail in capturing a creature, and only a creature whose CR is higher than your level by 10 can try to ignore your commands once captured. And in case you are wondering, the Poké Ball can capture anything classed as a creature. Anything. So, you can truly catch 'em all. But with that, we've reached the end of today's video. Before you head off, I would like to thank you for watching and I hope you managed to get something out of this. If you feel like helping out, you can become a patron using the link in the description and gaining access to special features. The item pages for the Poké Ball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball and Master Ball are available on D&D Beyond for free and the link to them is in the description. I hope you all have a great day and may your dice roll favourably. Goodbye for now.